gonna try to sneak this one in. So, no.
A few years ago, it was in January. It was so cold that our town was all frozen.
Right.
And the streets were very quiet back then. I was living on the second floor of the apartment building at that time, and I could see a small park and a bench in the direction of my balcony.
Okay.
One night, it was around 9 p.m. My cell battery had just died, so I went near the balcony to pick up my charger, and I saw a child sitting on a bench about 30.
What? Where did that child come from? What the what? No. Nah, that's not a real child. It's not a real child. It's not. No, it's not. It can't be. Because I'm over here focused on when he was putting the charger in the wall. And the next thing I know, it was a kid. Just a person just randomly appeared. Or was it you? Because that child wasn't there before. I'm bugging.
Meters away. It was snowing heavily outside at the time, so I thought it was a little weird for a child to sit on a bench alone in the middle of the night.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially on this cold day.
I'm talking about.
However, I soon decided not to care about him, thinking that he's just waiting for his parents. Then I surfed the website for a while, and it was about 12 a.m. I went back to the balcony to lock the window, and that kid, he was still sitting on the bench.
Wow.
Looking at the back of his head, I began to worry that something might be wrong with him.
Oh yeah, you think?
So after thinking about it for a long time, I posted a post on the website I often go. Guys, there's a child out there in this time. Should I call the police? I then looked back at the bench. Maybe I can talk to him for a second.
No.
Thinking like this, I opened the window and shouted at the child. Hey! Hey, kid! He seemed not to hear my voice.
You're doing too much.
He was just sitting there.
Relax.
Not even looking at me.
Calm down.
I shouted to him a few more times, then gave up. Went back to the living room, checking the comments, and there was one comment caught in my eyes. Hey, listen, that is not a human. Just shut the door and go to sleep. Do not talk to him.
Too late for that.
I got goosebumps. I slowly went out to the balcony again, and to my surprise, the child was gone.
Wow.
Was he a real ghost, or just gone somewhere? Thinking like this, I tried to shut the window that I had left open earlier, and looked down at the window inadvertently. And there was a child. He was standing in front of the first floor, still turning back. Holding my breath, I got so surprised that I quickly closed the window and locked it completely to the inner door. However, I ended up staying up all night that day. Eventually, nothing happened that day, but I still think it's the weirdest experience of my life. What if I didn't see his comment at that moment? Wouldn't that ghost have come into my house through the window? Of course, that kid may be a real person, but I still can't forget the back of his head.
You talked to him, though. So you already clucked yourself up by talking to him. You talked to this mother clucker. That was enough. So now, because you clucked with him, he gonna cluck with you tenfold. Just saying. So, that was on you. You deserve what's coming to you. I feel nothing for you. You could have just mind your business. You know what I mean? And, okay, that was definitely a ghost, baby. So, he about to cluck with you physically and spiritually. Again, that's on you. Because the kid wasn't there before. It's like he wasn't there, and then he just appeared. So that's on you. You could just mind your business. You know, even if you thought, I don't know what you thought. So, like, okay, so I mean, realistically, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't bring the kid in my house. I would call 911 and make them handle it. But then again, if I was the police and somebody called me, I would still keep my distance. Bottom line is, I'm not touching that kid. Just saying. So, yeah. Gotta get back to family. Spend quality time. But, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.